how's it going? Just here to remind you to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel so you don't miss any videos, and stay well inside our entire universe of Dragon Ball Super. Without further ado, let's get started. Goku and Vegeta and Kakarot fly towards the nearest planet with the golden aura of a Super Saiyan around their bodies, prepared for an immediate fight as they cut through space. They maintain a constant speed, their hair and clothes rippling with gusty energy. Is it the lack of air? The atmosphere seems heavy, and the only one who notices is Kakarot. It seems that Vegeta is really annoyed by the situation. Goku turns to Vegeta and asks, "What do you think we're going to find there?" Vegeta responds with a serious look.
"I don't know, but I'm ready to take this mad scientist down."
Kakarot nods in agreement.
"Yes, we have to finish him off before he does more harm to others."
During the journey, they pass through a colorful nebula with twinkling stars in every direction. Goku points at her in awe. "Wow, that's amazing! I've never seen anything like this before." Vegeta responds with a crooked smile.
"And why are you always distracted by little things like that? Sometimes you look like a real idiot. Is it the power that makes you so confident?"
Kakarot interrupts the debate with a gesture.
"Calm down. We're not going to start fighting now. We have a mission to accomplish."
I know that Vegeta is fierce, but let him take it out on the right person. Goku is like that, and you must have already noticed. Goku looks at Vegeta seriously and says, "Vegeta, I understand the gravity of the situation. I know that there are times when we need to deal with problems seriously and others when we can have fun. But even when we're facing difficulties, we must not ignore the beauties of creation." Vegeta frowns, looking a little confused.
"What are you talking about, Kakarot?"
He asks. "I'm saying that even if we're facing the evil, we can still find beauty in life," replies Goku. "We can't just lose joy and hope just because there are problems to solve. If we are able to see the beauty in the world, we can find more strength to fight." Vegeta looks at Goku for a moment, looking thoughtful, then gives a nod.
"I see what you mean,"
he says.
"And I think you're right. We shouldn't lose sight of what's important in life, even when we're facing difficulties."
Goku smiles, looking relieved. "I'm glad you agreed with me, Vegeta," he says. "Together, we can face anything." Vegeta thought to himself as they flew through his nearby planet.
"I must learn to contain my anger. I can't let it control me."
Goku has a very intelligent lifestyle.
He knows how to enjoy life and still be a strong warrior. Perhaps I should follow his example and learn to balance my emotions.
Vegeta sighs, reflecting on his own failings and how he could improve as a person and a warrior. They keep flying until they finally reach the desired planet. The ground is covered with sharp rocks and dense fog hangs over the thin air. They land in a safe spot. After the fruitless investigation on the previous planet, Goku, Vegeta, and Kakarot set off towards another planet in search of clues about the mysterious scientist. Upon arrival, they realized that the planet was completely dead, with no life form. Vegeta felt a deep sadness at the sight of the devastation that had been brought here, while Kakarot muttered words of regret over the planet's demise. They landed on the planet's surface and began to investigate. As they walked, they could see the desolate, barren landscape stretching out before them. Vegeta was particularly disturbed by the destruction, thinking that the Saiyan race valued strength and conquest, but that this could never justify the complete destruction of an entire planet. "That's not what happened in my reality. The Saiyans there did it quietly."
"And how is our honor in the midst of all this? A Saiyan without his honor is nothing."
"We don't have time to whine. Let's go." The rest of the trip passed in silence, each one lost on their own thoughts and reflections on life and the universe. They knew the journey to find the mysterious scientist would be long and difficult, but they were determined to keep going, even if it meant facing more headache and loss along the way. The warriors arrived on the planet and immediately go to investigate the place. The surface is rocky and arid, with few plants and animals. They walk for a few moments until they reach a hidden entrance surrounded by large rocks.
Vegeta says, "This must be the planet. We finally found the place we've been looking for so long."
Goku agreed, saying, "Yes, this seems like the right place. Let's investigate." Kakarot said, "Yeah, I think this is the place. It's a perfect location for someone who wants to isolate themselves from the rest of the universe." The three warriors began to scour the planet for more clues. After hours of searching, Vegeta said,
"Look at that entrance! It has to be there."
Goku looked at the entrance and asked, "Why don't we feel anyone's presence? It could be that the scientist is stronger than we imagined. Vegeta replied,
Maybe he's hiding his energy, or maybe he's found a way to hide it completely.
Kakarot added, no matter what he's doing, we need to find and stop him before it's too late. The three warriors agreed and headed towards the entrance. They were ready to face any challenge that came their way. The warriors make their way down the dark hallway. Their eyes adjusting to the gloom as they take in the rough stone walls around them. Electric wires dangling like tentacle snakes across the low ceiling and wind around the walls, lit sporadically by dim bulbs. The ground is uneven, with loose rocks and strange equipment littering the path. The smell of chemicals hangs in the air, and the humidity is palpable. As they proceed, the hallway opens into a larger room. It is large and dimly lit, with a metal table in the center filled with laboratory equipment. The walls are lined with shelves filled with vials and vials of unknown substances. There's a workstation in one corner, with a microscope and computer screen displaying intricate graphs and diagrams. As they survey the room, an uneasy feeling begins to settle on their hearts. The atmosphere is heavy and muted, interrupted only by the soft hum of equipment. They know they're in the right place, but the absence of any living presence makes them uneasy. Vegeta eyed the shelves filled with vials suspiciously.
What do you think these substances are?
He asks Goku. Goku shrugs his shoulder. No idea, but I'm more interested in finding out what happened to the scientists who lived here. Kakarot looks around grimly. I think we better watch out. This place has a bad feel to it. They continue to explore the lab, carefully moving through the scattered equipment. Every step seems to echo through the empty space, and the warriors feel more and more isolated, but they know they can't give up. The door creaked loudly as it opened, causing the warriors to pause for a moment. The darkness inside the room was dense and seemed to swallow what little light came through the opening in the door. The three fighters exchanged a quick look before entering the room. The smell of coffee, mixed with the chemical odor, grew stronger and more intense, almost overpowering. They made their way cautiously down the hall, scanning the surrounding walls and equipment for clues as to the purpose of the place. Suddenly, they hit a split in the path, and Vegeta points to the right. They turned left, following the hallway past empty rooms and rooms with mysterious gadgets. The tension mounted as they approached the large metal door at the end of the hall. Vegeta took a step forward and turned the knob, cautiously pushing the door open. But hey, my partner, what do you believe is going to happen in the next episode? Will Goku find the scientist? What will be discovered in this laboratory? What can happen in the midst of all this? Regardless of what it is more than important that you already expose it here in your comments so that we can enter into that crazy debate. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel so you don't miss any videos. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.